After 2 hours of constant pain, Isaiah shows mercy and lets Paca go home. Now it's my turn, but Isaiah wants to do my tattoo in a more traditional setting. Seriously, is there any place in Hawaii that's not beautiful?
You ready?
Oh yeah.
Follow me.
All right. Getting inked on the beach? At first, it seems like tattoo paradise. Makes me a little nervous seeing you sharpen a machete when I'm coming to get a tattoo.
This is for our feast after the tattoo. It's a common thing in Polynesia. After you get a tattoo, we eat.
Save a wing for me, all right? And he's not kidding. Isaiah and his crew prepare a huge traditional feast, but we won't touch it until my tattoo is done. Yes,
Let's get started.
All right. I want an authentic tribal thigh band that incorporates symbols dating back more than 2,000 years.
So today we're gonna just do a little, a little souvenir tattoo of your guys' journey and something for good luck and hope for you guys' next trip in over the years.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, what ideas are you thinking about today?
We're gonna use the three elements: the animals, earth, water, and air. The wind that we breathe, the manora.
I gotta tell you, the first artist that I've gone to where I haven't sat down and gone, okay, this is what I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
When you were saying that, it just comes to you what goes on a person.
I just guide the tool. The tool makes the decision. We always respect the tool.
My knees on that?
Put your knee on that. Your thigh like a knee in thigh. Yep.
Gotcha. I thought I knew pain. Apparently not. It doesn't feel anything like the machine. It doesn't feel anything like... I can't describe it. I don't know. I've never felt it. Isaiah carefully taps the design into my skin, and the tattoo gradually appears.
We're gonna put a little design on it, like the birds, fishes represents the everyday thing in Polynesia.
Isaiah's crew is amazing. The apprentices that work with him take care of everything in true Polynesian style. They maintain the tools, stretch my skin so Isaiah can tattoo, and it turns out they're also sharing my pain.
Sometimes the stretchers, they help a lot, help hold you down and release the energy if it goes through the hands.
Yeah.
So they share your pain.
Thank you.
Yeah. They help you release the
Thanks again.
Yeah.
It's the halfway mark, and I'm feeling more relaxed until Isaiah starts on my inner thigh. Hands down, this is the most tender spot of my leg. Whew. Getting tired.
We're doing the last piece of the tattoo, just to close it off.
Then before I know it, it's been 2 hours and he's done. This tattoo experience was unlike any other I've had. Polynesians have a spiritual connection with nature, and they try to capture it in their tattoos. Now with this ink in my skin, as strange as it sounds, I feel like I understand it better. This kind of feast makes me want to get more tattoos. The Polynesian tattoo tradition is estimated to go back more than 2,000 years. But are these really the oldest tattoos?
It completes the journey.
In the last 3 decades, archaeologists have uncovered tattooed mummies, some dating back over 5,000 years. I'm heading to Louisiana to see some of these ancient tattoos for myself. Mummies with tattoos have been discovered everywhere. Egypt, Peru, Siberia, and pieces of these archaeological discoveries have traveled all around the world. And I've tracked one down right here in New Orleans.
This is our new lab. We just had remodeled classroom. And
Dr. John Verano is a physical anthropologist at Tulane University, specializing in ancient remains. In 1984, he and his team made an incredible discovery, one that could help unlock the mysteries of ancient ink. Humans have been marking their bodies for thousands of years, and I'm on a global quest to see how and why they've continued to do this over the ages. I'm in New Orleans, Louisiana with Dr. John Verano of Tulane University. In 1984, digging in the mountains of northern Peru, he discovered this.
we just have her right arm. It was a woman who died probably about 1,000 years ago and was buried in the dry desert of the coast. And so her skin preserved, and all of these little patterns here are tattoos that are going all the way down over her fingers. And what's rare is this kind of preservation, because, you know, a tattoo won't preserve on the bone. And in most of the world, of course, you only have skeletons, and that's the good luck we had.
It was a rare and lucky find. The arm is covered with what appears to be simple patterns and designs, but after 1,000 years in the dry ground of Peru, lines have blurred. To the naked eye, it's hard to tell exactly what the patterns are, or even if they're really tattoos. Dr. Verano wants to examine details in the pattern, so he starts by looking at the arm under a microscope.
And this is typical of tattooing, the borders of tattoos tend to be rather blurry. The pigment kind of blends into the skin, it gets absorbed, and so it's hard to get a really sharp line in a tattoo.
Wow, this is incredible.
Incredible, particularly because she's died 1,000 years ago.
But Dr. Verano has a more powerful tool. He uses infrared photography to reveal details the microscope can't see.
Doc, how do I know that what I'm looking at isn't paint?
Well, that's where infrared photography helps us. The light penetrates deeper and bounces off the level where the actual pigment is under the skin. And it not only makes us see it more clearly, but shows that, in fact, it's under the skin and not just on the surface. I just put a red filter on the lens. What we do is photograph it, and then you put it into a photo editing software program, which will drop the red out, and that will allow us to increase the contrast and pop out some of these things. All right, so what I'm going to do is